Hello ladies and gentlemen, and it is I, your Dovahkiinian reader. Adventures with Jenko. Now in this little snippet, there won't be so much adventuring, more delving into the books that have been given us by the gods themselves, Bethesda Studios. Now, some of you may remember this segment from a long time ago, called Storytime with Jenko. Wait. No. I don't believe it. I've forgotten the... Oh, God. I don't even have the book that I wanted. Right, looks like I'm going to have to do some adventuring after all. God. I know this is all backtracking, but what are you going to do about it? Sue me. Actually, wait, don't do that. I do hope that town is the right place that I want to be going anyway. Because I do need to be going back into the prison cells. Oh, that was too high. Oh. Oh, thank God I didn't die. Damn it, I'm speaking in rhymes again. Oh, wow. It's actually quite a nice, pleasant journey down. Oh, I might do this again. I'm not gonna, run into any trolls, am I? God damn those trolls. Now, oh, is that a troll? Come here, troll. Ah! I mean, oh, no, that's not a troll. Ooh. Now, I don't remember whereabouts exactly is. Right, I can go through here, can I? Oh, good. It should be round. Ah, yes, through here. Wait. Why couldn't I have gone this way in the first place? No. Well, there's a lot of chaos, I suppose. Alright. I know you're in here somewhere, Buck. I shall find you, and when I do, I will read the shit out of you. Come on, loading screen. Oh. There we go. I have the key for you. You should open for me. They still haven't... What kind of workers do they have around here? Ooh. Yeah. Come on. There it is. The Book of the Dragonborn. How could I have forgotten that? Hang on. Wasn't there a woman there before? Whoa. Wait a second. Did you take her? No. Did you? Maybe that mace to the head will help. Oh god, it's like I'm playing Amnesia. No, no. Anywho, I think I'm gonna have to cut to a more appropriate location. Mine. Wait. What? What? You're kidding me, right? Can I quick travel? World map. Oh, come on. Ah. Is she still not here? No. I could have sworn there was 2 books in here as well. Ah, there is. Hello. Ah, nearly there. Nearly there. Oh, and we're out. And all that to get 1 book. See the trouble I go through for you guys? Right. Not items. Not yet, anyway. Yep. The 4th era began 200 years ago, when Martin Septim sacrificed himself to save the world from the Oblivion Crisis. Hang on, which one's Martin Septim? Is that Sean Bean? Yeah, I think that's Sean Bean. Is it Sean Bean? Martin Septim? Ariel Septim was Patrick Stewart.
Don't know.
Oh, you don't know. Yeah, I think it was Sean Bean. Yeah. Oh, and that voice you heard was the kindly person who donated this lovely brand new microphone to me. So you guys can hear me in crystal clear quality. And if anything, just give thumbs up for him. It's an aurora! If I can get up this goddamn cliff. Ah. Wow. Wow. Just wow. The level of quality gone into this game is absolutely superb. And in saying that, time for what you all came for. Where is it? Ah, there it is. So finally, welcome to Storytime with Jenko. Now today we shall be reading The Book of the Dragonborn by Prior Emmeline Madryn, Order of Talos of the Wayne Priory. Year 360 of the Third Era, 21st of the reign of His Majesty Pelagus IV. Many people have heard the term Dragonborn. We are of course ruled by the Dragonborn Emperors, but the true meaning of the term is not commonly understood. For those of us in the Order of Talos, this is a subject near and dear to our hearts, and in this book I will attempt to illuminate the history of significance of those known as Dragonborn. Most scholars agree that the term was first used in connection with the Covenant of Akatosh, when the blessed Saint Alessia was given the Amulet of Kings, and the dragonfires in the temples of the One were first lit. Akatosh, looking with pity upon the plight of men, drew precious blood from his own heart, and blessed Saint Alessia with this blood of dragons, and made the covenant that so long as fucking hell. Akatosh, looking with pity upon the plight of men, drew precious blood from his own heart, and blessed Saint Alessia with this blood of dragons, and made the covenant that so long as Alessia's generations were true of dragon blood, Akatosh would endeavour to seal tight the gates of oblivion, and to deny the armies of Daedra and Undead to their enemies. The Daedra, living Aelids. Don't know what they are, but I'm going to presume that that's how you pronounce it. Those blessed by Akatosh and the dragon blood became known more simply as Dragonborn. The connection with the rulers of the Empire was thus there from the beginning. Only those with dragon blood were able to wear the Amulet of Kings and light the dragon fires. All of the legitimate rulers of the Empire have been Dragonborn. The emperors and empresses of the First Cyrodiilic Empire, founded by Alessia, Remen Cyrodiil and his heirs, and of course Timber Septim and his heirs, down to our current Emperor, His Majesty Pelagus Septim IV. Because of this connection with the Emperors, however, the other significance of the Dragonborn has been obscured and largely forgotten by all but scholars and those of us dedicated to the service of the blessed Talos, who is Timber Septim. Only few realize that being Dragonborn is not a simple matter of hereditary. Being the blessed of Akatosh himself, it is beyond the understanding exactly how and why it is bestowed. Those who become Emperor and light the dragon fires are surely Dragonborn. The proof is in wearing of the amulet and the lighting of the fires. But were they Dragonborn, and thus able to do these things, or was the doing of the sign of the blessing of Akatosh descending upon them? All that we can say is that both and neither a divine mystery. The line of Septims have all been Dragonborns, of course, which is one reason the simplistic notion of it being hereditary has become so commonplace. But we know for certain that the early Cyrodiilic rulers were not all related.
They're not even related.
There is also no evidence that Remen Cyrodiil was descended from Alessia, although there are many legends that would make it so, most of them dating from the time of the Remen and likely attempts to legitimize his rule.
Whenever the Blades usually fought him as the Emperor's bodyguards, originating in Akavari, Crusaders who invaded Tamriel for obscene reasons in the late First Era.
Why, thank you. We know that the Blades, usually thought of as Emperor's bodyguards, originated in Akavari Crusaders who invaded Tamriel for obscure reasons in the late First Era. They appeared to have been searching for a Dragonborn. The events at Pale Pass bear this out, and the Akavari were the first to proclaim Remen Cyrodiil as Dragonborn. In fact, it was the Akavari who did the most to promote his standing as Emperor, although Remen himself never took that title in his lifetime. And of course, there is no known hereditary connection between Timber Septim and any of the previous Dragonborn rulers of Tamriel. Whether there can be more than one Dragonborn at any time is another mystery. The Emperors have done their best to dismiss this notion, but of course the imperial succession itself means that there at very least are 2 or more potential Dragonborns at any one time, the current ruler and his or her heirs. The history of the Blades also hints at this, although little is known of their activities during the interregnum between Remna's empire and the rise of Timber Septim. Many believe that the Blades continue to search out and guard those they believed were or might be Dragonborn during this time. Lastly, we come to the question of the true meaning of being Dragonborn. The connection with dragons is so obvious that it has almost been forgotten. In these days, when dragons were a distant memory, we forget that those early days being Dragonborn meant having the dragon blood. Some scholars believe that it was meant quite literally, although the exact significance is not known. The Nords tell tales of Dragonborn heroes who were great dragon slayers, able to steal the power of the dragons when killed. Indeed, it is well known that the Akavari sought out and killed many dragons during their invasion, and there is some evidence that this continued after they became Remen Seridil's bodyguard. Again, the connection to dragons, the direct predecessor to the blades of today. I leave you with what is known as the prophecy of the Dragonborn. It often said to originate in an Elder Scroll, although it is sometimes also attributed to the ancient Akavari. Many have attempted to decipher it, and many have also believed that its omens have been fulfilled and that the advent of the last Dragonborn is at hand. I make no claims as the interpreter of prophecy, but it does suggest that the true significance of Akatosh's gift to mankind is yet to be understood. When misrule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world, when the brass tower walks and time is reshaped, when the thrice blessed fail and the red tower crumbles, when the Dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white tower falls, when the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding, the World Eater wakes and the world turns upon the last Dragonborn.